Hi, this is Nicholas Bell with Ion Cinema, here to review The King of Staten Island, which will be available on demand courtesy of Universal Pictures on June 12, 2020. It's the sixth film directed by Judd Apatow, which he co-wrote with star Pete Davidson and SNL writer Dave Sirus. This is the first film Apatow's done since his hit with Amy Schumer, Trainwreck, and it's basically like his other previous films, crafted around a particular comic personality. This time Pete Davidson playing a 24-year-old with Crohn's disease and a significant arrested development who lives in his mother's basement, played by Marisa Tomei. It's very much modeled, if you're familiar with Davidson, due to his recent Netflix stand-up special. This is modeled very much after his own life. It's about a firefighter, that his father who died when he was a child, and now his sibling, played by Maude Apatow, is going off to college. She's kind of the glue that holds this three-person family unit together. Marisa Tomei ends up, through a series of circumstances, dating another firefighter, played by Bill Burr, and this causes some significant changes and unrest to happen in the house, and for Scott to grow. It's 2 hours and 17 minutes, like a lot of Apatow's previous films. It's generously padded. Here, all of the dramatic catalysts, you can see the gears shifting and where everything's going to end up. It's even without knowing Davidson's own trajectory, it's pretty familiar. That said, Davidson is a little one note in my opinion, but there's a trio of women in the film that I think give fantastic performances, including the always dependable Marisa Tomei as his mother, Belle Powley from Diary of a Teenage Girl as his pseudo-girlfriend, and Maude Apatow as his sister. It seems like there's some missed opportunities to make this really cohesive. There's a lot of tangents that don't really make, that seem kind of unnecessary. There's a one-off moment with Machine Gun Kelly as a tattoo artist that kind of reminded me of the use of LeBron James in Trainwreck, where you could have been excised altogether and it still would have been just fine. In comparison to Apatow's past films, I'd say this is comparable to the poignancy he wants to hit that he was probably a little more successful at in This Is 40, but it does end on a really well-attuned note with Kid Cudi playing in the background. And it was also shot by Robert Elswit, the Oscar-winning cinematographer for There Will Be Blood, often used by P.T. Anderson. He shot the last two Mission Impossible films. George Clooney, the Gilroys, love Mr. Elswit, and Apatow lobbied to get him. I don't know that him shooting Staten Island seems very remarkable, but the fact remains it was shot by him. Overall, I would give this film 2.5 out of 5 stars. Thank you.
Hey, this is Eric from IonCinema.com. If you want to support us, subscribe below. For more reviews, interviews, film festival coverage from Sundance, Cannes, Toronto, you want to check out these guys on this side.